Welcome to a journey of transformation. Have you ever felt torn between your head and your heart? In this video, we'll dive deep into the power of following your heart space and trusting the process, even when it looks messy. Discover how unlocking your true potential comes from embracing the flow of your inner guidance. Stay tuned as Janell, a seasoned energy healer, guides you through navigating these shifts with confidence and grace.
As we journey and we're working and figuring out, journey work means you're figuring it out. It's a process of trying and going, oh, that was close, or trying and oh my gosh, that was awesome. And sometimes think, oh my goodness, that was so off. And then going back into our heart space and trusting it. Journey work is about falling forward. And I know you've heard that phrase before, but I really see it in that way. We are taking the steps and being willing to just trust, and trust can get messy. And I have a good friend who is a teacher in high school, and one of his superpowers is going into a classroom with a group of kids that have struggled in school, and this is kind of the last chance classroom. If he is given the opportunity to run it like he intuitively can, he can feel into the group, has a lot of different exercises, and he has shared with me that in the beginning, it is messy. It can look messy. It's like, oh my gosh, we're not in our seats and there's not a lot of structure. It doesn't look like there's a lot of structure, and it just like, oh my gosh, is anything productive happening? But if allowed to carry through, there is more growth and progress and trust built in that classroom than if he would have said, I'm not following my intuition. I'm not going with what I feel this group needs, and going with my head. Oh, I must have control, and I must have seating charts, and I have to take control of this mess, and this is how it's supposed to look like. Then there wouldn't be that trust. There wouldn't be that development, that group connection that happens. So when he's trusting his intuition and really given the freedom to follow it for the class, there's magic, in quotes, that happens, and this growth that just would not be seen. The kids at the end have come back to him and said, oh, you changed my life that year. What my point is that it will look messy. It can look messy when we're learning and really tapping into our heart space, and we're failing forward a lot of the times. It can look messy, but that mess can trigger us and want us to cause us sometimes to want to go into our headspace and solve it and figure it out and, all this kind of thing. But no, we fall back into our heart space. Trust the process, moving with guidance. And the head is there. Our logical center has a job. It's to ground and put what our heart is bringing to us. It grounds it into action, but the idea and the inspiration comes from the heart space, and then our brain implements it and puts it into action. Flow and following your heart space, my message is today is it can be messy, but trust the process.